After being on the same team last year in the father-son role, Minot High baseball coach Pete Stenberg was hoping to get to see his son Kyler play at the collegiate level this year. But with the sports world brought to a halt, it may be another year before that can happen. It's a wait-and-see year for Minot High baseball coach Pete Stenberg and his son Kyler, who plays for Bismarck State. Both father and son are hoping to get in a season this year, but also knowing the real possibility of missing out on the season.
I know we're keeping our fingers crossed. We're sharing things out via Twitter and so forth for video things to do drills on their own. We can't contact them as far as coaches' practices or senior practices, captain practice, stuff like that. But we're hopeful that we can maybe get in a couple weeks at the end of the season. And if that doesn't happen, then we move on to the next season and let the athletes go from there.
Oddly enough, Pete got to see his son play in the only game played this year in Minot as Bismarck State took on Dakota College of Bottineau, which at the time looked like a promising season for the outdoors. But things turned for the worse while Kyler was traveling to Arizona on his first big college road trip.
I think we were 45 minutes outside of Arizona when everything got called off by the NJCAA, which was kind of hopeful when you're driving down there because before we left on that Thursday morning at 9 a.m., nothing had shut down. All things were still go. And then by the time Thursday night at 7, the whole NCAA had shut everything down. And so it was a little weary where it's like, well. And when we got down there, we got the call at about 1 p.m. And so then we knew that was finally the end of it.
The early stoppage has now meant that players will not have to count this season, which will extend Kyler's college career.
It's pretty much just a blank year pretty much for school just to build on, but you have that whole fall and winter for practice, so it's nice. So I think it'll be good for everybody that gets it back, but it'll also be some challenges coming ahead.
Meanwhile, for Kyler's dad, it's all about being ready to go on the diamond if and when the time comes.
We'll keep in shape and be ready for if we get that day saying that you can go, that they're going to be ready to go. So I'm hoping our athletes are taking advantage of that, and the ones that do, they're going to be the ones that will be playing more. The ones that do not, it's going to be harder to help the team. So, but we go day by day.